Hey ladies, welcome back to Broke Girl Rehab, the channel where we talk about getting rid of debt and building wealth so we can live well. So I turned 29 last month, which means I am painfully aware that my 20s are soon coming to a close. And I have very mixed feelings toward this. Part of me is feeling very inquisitive and hopeful as I look forward to this next chapter of my life. And part of me is in outright panic because I'm almost 30 and I'm nowhere where I thought I would be. I'm still in debt. I don't really have much of a savings, and when it comes to my career, I'm not where I imagined I would be. Today, I wanted to share with you all 3 things that I do to help me get through tough times when I'm feeling pretty crummy and basically like a pile of shit. The first thing that I do is I try to remember that life is about progress, not perfection. And that's a line that I stole directly from Tony from Love, Daring Greatly, who has an excellent channel, which I will link somewhere below. The reason why this line resonates with me so much is because I believe it's true. I believe that life is a journey. And whether it's money or career or relationships, all of these things represent opportunities for personal development and personal growth. Life is about the journey, not the destination. Progress, not perfection. The second thing that I do is I try to be mindful of the future version of myself. You and I are where we are based on a series of choices that we have made in our past. And I try to keep this in mind whenever I'm debating things that may not be in my best interest. I'm reading a book right now called Dear Debt by Melanie Lockert. And she calls this being in debt to your future self. And she writes, your future wants to be taken care of better than your present, so it behooves you to start saving today. Every day that you don't save, you are losing out on interest that could be making you money instead of costing you money. You are cheating your money from the beauty of time, the power of compound interest. Now, obviously she's talking about saving money here, but this mentality could very apply to anything else. If you are, for instance, debating whether or not you should finish school, you are thinking of cheating your future self of that degree. If you are contemplating spending $1,000 on a gadget, you are cheating your future self of those $1,000 plus the compound interest. So whenever you're making decisions, or at least whenever I try to make decisions, I try to think of my future self and I try to not cheat her out of the things that I really wish her to have in the future. And the last thing that I try to do is what I call the 3-3-1 method. And that's 3 major goals for the year, 3 goals for the day, and 1 journal post each day. Now, the 3 major goals that I'm trying to accomplish by the time I turn 30 is to 1, save $4,500, 2, pay off $15,000 of debt, and 3, lose 25 pounds. I can accomplish anything else this year, obviously, but if I turn 30 and I have accomplished those 3 goals, I can look back and think, wow, hallelujah, I really did the things that I wanted to do, and those are the goals that are gonna make me feel so proud. And then next, what I try to do is I try to choose 3 goals for the day. And all of those goals don't have to be towards moving your major goals forward. For instance, one of the goals that I want to accomplish today is to wash the dishes, but at least 1 or 2 should be towards moving those major goals forward. And then finally, what I like to do is I like to make 1 journal post per day. And the reason why I do this is because when we are in the thick of things, it's really hard for us to objectively see how much progress we've made each day. Not only is journal writing very therapeutic, but you can actually look objectively at what you have done and really see the progress you've made and really encourage yourself when it doesn't really seem like you've made much progress. So those are the things that I try to do to keep my head up and stay encouraged. I'm really curious to see what you all think about this subject. Have you ever felt like you haven't really made much progress in life? If so, go ahead and leave me a comment below in the comment section and let me know what you do to cope, to handle this and really make yourself feel better. And until next time, I wish you all progress and prosperity.